Growing pains in one of Utah's fastest growing cities. Residents in Eagle Mountain could soon see higher taxes.
A proposed sales tax would help pay for parks, arts, and recreation along the way.
Brian Will live in Eagle Mountain with why the city says the extra cost is necessary and how some of the people out there are responding. And Brian, what did you hear from those folks about a tax increase?
Mark and Heidi, parks like this already exist, which has residents asking why this new tax is necessary and where the money would go. I asked the city these questions and also spoke to residents about how they feel about footing the bill.
I think because more families are coming, it's really important to get more spaces like this because kids need more recreation.
Eagle Mountain is considering a new RAP tax, short for Recreation, Arts, and Parks. It would add 1 cent of sales tax for every $10 spent by residents and visitors. Some support it.
I think it's a really good idea.
Others have questions.
I think if it really goes to that, then I'd be for it. But if it's just collected and used for something else, I wouldn't.
I'm opposed to the tax increase. I think we've got some really good parks here, not just this one, but other little ones around the valley. I just don't think it's the time with everything else going on to raise taxes.
Tyler Maddiff with Eagle Mountain City says 15 other cities in Utah County already have a similar tax. He says this one could bring in nearly $600,000 a year and more as they grow. A citizen committee would help guide how the money is used, but final approval would come from the city council.
What is the need for this tax in particular that the normal budget can't, usually take on?
What Eagle Mountain City is currently doing is paying for park services and amenities out of its general fund. That is a normal and common practice. If by having this RAP tax we're able to enhance those investments, that then improves the budget constraints to now make other investments out of the general fund.
Now, voters will decide the fate of this new tax in November. If it passes, it'll last for 10 years and go into effect next year. Reporting live in Eagle Mountain, Brian Will, KUTV 2 News.